What's up, y'all? It's FTKComputer, and yes, I welcome to an. I forgot what I was gonna call this. At first, I was gonna play Brigida, but I actually decided that I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind recently, just because a lot of people have been asking me about it in the comments. So I feel like this will be episode something of. Oh, y'all, I'm slipping. I forgot what I used to call it. I think I called it like chat and chill or something like that. What I'm gonna name whatever it is in the title. That's correct because I'm gonna look it up before I name the video. But it's gonna be episode whatever of whatever. And what I wanted to talk about is I know recently I've gotten a lot of new subscribers who are just subscribing or not maybe not subscribe, just like enjoy watching some of my videos or whatever. But a question that I get asked a lot, especially recently, is like, why haven't I joined, or why don't I join the voice chat regularly? Especially after the last video I made of me actually joining the voice chat. So I know people are interested in it, and so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. Yeah. While I played some Metro casually, this is quick play, and I'm not really. So if this is bad gameplay, I'm sorry, because I'm not really gonna be paying attention. But yeah. So I think one thing that people think is why I don't join the voice chat is that I'm like either nervous or scared to join the voice chat to like talk to people, or I'm like incredibly socially awkward around people or something like that. And while like I love to, like, I feel like I really could milk that for like a great struggle story and get some nice ad revenue from it, I'm gonna be honest and be like, that's just not the case. Not that I'm not socially awkward sometimes. I mean, everybody is. But I don't think it's more of I don't think it's like a fear of talking to people. If I'm ever socially awkward, it's more of I think people don't understand my sense of humor. So I think that may be it, or like my interest may be a bit dark, and then people are like, "What the?" So that's more of it. But it's not like I'm definitely not afraid of talking to people or joining the voice chat. I don't have a real like sad story about like a horrible high school experience where I didn't have any friends, and I'm not good with people, because like, if I'm being honest, like I was actually pretty popular in high school and had a lot of friends. I'm sorry. I was actually homecoming king. I don't want to, not to toot my own horn, but I'm just being honest. Like, it's just not it. Another reason people have said, or like people get annoyed or think that I'm like not playing seriously, or that I don't care enough about winning and I'm holding the team back or whatever. And like, honestly, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. I can't really say that's right or wrong. It's just your opinion. But for me personally, I think one of the, and I've said this before, but I'm sorry if you're like an older subscriber and you've heard this shit before, but this is more geared towards my newer ones. I feel like I've said this so much on this channel, but when I started playing Overwatch, I had absolutely no experience in first-person shooters. So like, Overwatch was my first one, and so when I did a lot of reading up on like how to be good at Overwatch and how to play Overwatch, one of the things that they constantly said in a lot of the articles that I was seeing was that you should join the voice chat, and you should like, communicate with your team, work together. It's a team effort, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, you know what? That's dope. Like, that sounds like fun. Let's do it. Now, granted, this was before I was an Overwatch YouTuber or anything. This is when I just bought the game and was playing for fun. Like, I at the time I had a YouTube, I believe, but it was more focused on like fighting games and stuff. So, I joined the voice chat, and when, in quick play, it was fine. Like, there weren't that many people that would actually join the voice chat in quick play. Oh, my voice cracked. Y'all, I'm still going through puberty. It sounded so bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God, that made me lose my train of thought. How you feel? Um, but yeah, every once in a while I'd run into some people in the voice chat for quick play, and it was cool. And then when I first started competitive, like it was also cool as well. Like I started in silver. I am not too proud to admit that. You know, hashtag silver Overwatch is still Overwatch, and I had fun with the game then, and I still have fun with the game now in Masters. Like, but back then, like in silver, you know, most people aren't really that serious about Overwatch. It's more like a lot of people that are just learning the game, or you know, people like me who are not really familiar with first person shooters and was just playing for fun. But you know, like anything, when you start playing, the more you play, the better you get. Especially when I started uploading videos to YouTube, it gave me a reason to like actually try more. But I still didn't really understand the fact that, like, in fighting games, a lot of times you can just be good at one character, right? And even though you might be at a disadvantage in a match because it's one on one, ultimately the person with the most skill is going to be, is going to win the match. You know, that's just how I saw it. And granted, I'm talking about casual play. I'm not talking about like professional Overwatch or professional Street Fighter. However, in Overwatch, it's a little bit different because, you know, there are a lot of different variables that don't really exist in fighting games. You know, the maps are different, the team composition, you know, there's just a lot of things. And so then I learned, you know, that I can't just play Symmetra all the time. Like I have to actually, you know, have a semi, I guess, diverse hero pool so that I can pull from if I'm being countered or if the team needs it, whatever. But I would notice, because I was new, I just felt like, all right, I'm gonna just play, like, let me learn the characters, or let me learn what people aren't doing. Because when I first played Symmetra, I didn't really understand what it meant to be a support. I mean, I just figured, okay, the team just needs a few from each, or you can set the team up any kind of way. I didn't know 2-2-2 or 3 tanks, 3 healers, or whatever else kind of comps they've been running. I just played whatever, and it worked until I got to, you know, I think when I started getting into gold and people started being more serious, I was like, let me learn other characters. So I started learning Ana, because nobody would ever pick healer. And you know, in lower rank Overwatch, people will play without a healer and not care. But I noticed that the team with the healer usually did better. So then I kind of got pushed into the support, you know, main category. It wasn't really like I just, you know, tried every character out and I was like, you know what, the supports stick out most to me. It's just, I played it more out of necessity and got used to it, and then, you know, developed a taste for it. But anyway, when I started getting, you know, higher in rank and I was playing, I'm gonna play Ana now that since I'm talking about it. When I started getting higher ranked in Overwatch, I noticed that, you know, people were definitely more serious about winning. And which was fine for me, but what I didn't like about it was the fact that people kept trying to use me as like a scapegoat. Like, you know, and I'm in the voice chat at this point, and I'm like, you know, every single time somebody's telling me something about how, for instance, I be playing Symmetra, right? We be holding the point. I've gotten 2 full teleporters. You know, we've holding the point. Then people get blasted by a diva bomb, and then it's like, you know, Symmetra switch. And by this point, I kind of understand the game better. I'm like, wait, why do I need to switch? Like, what we really could use here is like a shield tank, because they're gonna keep using that diva bomb, and we're gonna keep getting, you know, wrecked. We don't have anything to help against the diva bomb, and no healer can out heal that. So, you know, I'd be having conversations like this, but it wouldn't really matter. People would start like arguing me down about this, or like saying, well, you're a support main, like you don't really understand the game. Or like you play support because you don't understand, or you don't know how to play Overwatch. And I'd be thinking to myself, wait, what does that mean? Like, why would I not understand the game because I play support? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And but it was something I heard often. It wasn't even like something that I would hear every once in a blue moon. So I'm starting to question, like, wait, why does everyone say this? You know, I'm helping the team win. Like, I'm doing what needs to be done so that the team can win, so we can push. But as a support main, you know, especially when I started learning other characters, you know, I was comfortable playing any role. You know, I was comfortable playing a tank. I was comfortable playing. I mean, it took me the longest to learn tank, I'll be honest. But because I played Mei functioned as a tank. You know, Mei is so hard to kill. I'd say Mei is more of a tank than a DPS. Like, so I play Mei as a tank role, and I do fine. But what would end up happening is that people would not let me actually do that. Like, they would, as a support main, a lot of times when you play in a match, you're the one who's like really getting to see the bigger picture. You know, DPS are way more focusing on getting kills, and you know, tanks are focused on capping the point. But as a support main, you're worrying about so many different things at once. Like, you're trying not to die. You already know that every single ult is going to be coming for you. You know, and then you're also trying to like defend yourself because you know that you're going to be oh shit. I thought I was damn. You know that people are going to come for you every single chance they get. Like, because when they take you down, the other team has the advantage. I want to try to sleep this place so that I can't see you. Oh shit. It's in. Oh, nice. Put the shield down. Put the. Damn. Wait. Oh. I don't know. Oh, because he was. That should have killed him. Nope. Didn't kill me, bitch. Well, anyway, sorry, I got distracted. It's hard to play and talk about something specific. Like, it's a lot easier to just talk about like stuff going on in the game, but when you're actually talking about something like, how did that not sleep her? When you're actually talking about something specific, it's a little bit more difficult. But yeah, that mentality, like, there's this mentality in Overwatch that support mains are basically, you know, the weak link of Overwatch players. Like, we're the ones that really can't play the game, so we're doing what we can to just be a part of it, you know? Which is completely false, but it's something like that has lasted. I've noticed through like in all the every single rank that I've been in. Like, it hasn't changed from like gold to like masters. And I'm sure it's the exact same in Grandmaster. Like, I'm almost sure. Oh shit. And so with that, it's like every time I try to have a discussion with somebody, they would automatically try to use the fact that I was a support main to invalidate what my opinion on the matter. So like, I would say, you know, our tanks are having a hard time. Can I like let me play Mei and, you know, somebody else go healer? And it's like, no, we don't need a Mei. We need a, you know, a blank. But I'm like, but we have a blank and it's not working. So are we just gonna lose the match, or are we gonna, you know, are you gonna let me play what needs to be played? And it's like, that would not happen at all. Got him. You know, it would just be like, oh my god, this is so hard. It's like I have to actually aim, and it's like, oh god, it's like taking all of my mental capacity. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to focus, but it's hard. I don't see you. Zen, where are you? Oh, there you are. You're at full health again. But yeah, the fact that I was a support main would just cause people to like not listen to what I was saying or insult me. And then at this point, I'm like, fuck, the game ain't fun, because I don't want to argue with no random strangers about, you know, anything. That's not, for me, that's like not a game. That's more of like, that's stressful. And it's like, when something becomes stressful, it can ruin the feeling of fun for it. And like that's how it was for me for a little while. I was like getting sick of Overwatch because I'm like every single time I'm in a match, I have somebody yelling at me, fussing at me, telling me who to pick, telling me what to do, without any reason. Or if they're doing bad, and then I'd offer to, let me play tank, let me play healer. Nope. They, well, let me play tank, let me play DPS. Nope, no, I would never get the chance. We'd have like 4 DPS, 1 tank, and I'd be the only healer, and I'm like, okay, it's clearly not working. Let me play healer, let me play tank, let me play DPS. And like, people would rather throw than switch off DPS. That's another thing that I learned. Shit. Oh, I saved her, yes. Oh, she hacked me. Well, I guess at least it was safe, a safe distance from the team. So, but yeah, after that, I just, I was thinking to myself, I was like, do I really need to do this? Like, can't I just be good at doing like playing my character and focus? And what I learned was that I could, and I started ranking up when that happened. Like when I was able to focus on myself and not focus on what other people were saying, like I just played much better. I swear, if this Tracer come behind me one more time. I don't know what killed me. Oh, Roadhog. So yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to say, like, it's hard for me to focus when I'm arguing with people, or when people are arguing with each other. It's just like it starts making me not enjoy the game. And so I just stopped doing it. And I was like, it didn't really matter at the time. It didn't really matter if I ranked up or not, because I was like, I'm just enjoying the game. Like, I don't care about ranking up. And even now, like, I don't care that much about ranking up. It's more of like, it's more about, I know you guys enjoy, the Overwatch grind, and it's become fun. So it's like something to look forward to, something to work towards, to keep it, I But what I would say to people like who may feel some type of way about joining the voice chat, or like, I know a lot of people that have like high voices, or maybe like guys with feminine voices, or girls who, get a lot of hate for not playing, which is crazy, but I've actually heard this several times. Is like, is that the idea that girls can only play support, which is weird. Yeah, like if you don't want to join the voice chat, then don't join the voice chat, or like join the voice chat until you get tired of joining the voice chat, and then leave the voice chat. Like, you can still rank up without doing that. It's harder, I'm sure, in some situations, but it may be worth the extra, struggle, because then at least you're enjoying the game. He's like knocking around an ice cube. I couldn't even move. I couldn't move, So, but yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about that. So I hope you learned something from that, or enjoyed it at least. So if y'all want me to make more videos about just like me saying my opinion on stuff, let me know, and I will do that. I don't know, my voice keep cracking. Like, Jesus, why I'm not 12 anymore? Like, why is my voice cracking so much? Oh, Rissa, I can't see you. Stupid junk fist. What's his name? Doomfist. So annoying. Uh-oh, Diva done gave up. Can they contest? Remember when that used to make people move faster? Those were the days. Nano Boost is such a whack ultimate. Like, come on, they could have given her. They could have given her something better. But yeah, So that's it. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.